Hey, aloha. So with all that talk of yesterday about prayer and healing, Reiki healing and meditation as ways to help you to stop any addiction, I was specifically talking about smoking, but it works for any addiction. What else can be done? And what if you're not a spiritual person? So anyone can say, hey, I'm not into meditation, I don't want to pray, I'm agnostic, and I cannot afford healing. So what we do? One, mindset. You put a mindset and you give yourself a time to stop. Give yourself 1-2 months time and put a mindset to stop whatever you're doing, rather if it's drinking alcohol or smoking tobacco or smoking weed or ash or anything. Can be even gambling, shopping addiction, anything. Put a mindset to stop doing that. I mean, put a timer and have that mindset. The mindset is amazing, when you decide to stop something because you want to, you say, I want to stop doing this. I don't want to keep doing this anymore. That mindset is very powerful. And if you set your mind to stop something and start something else instead, which is more healthy, you will be able to do it eventually and hopefully. So one is the mindset, and put yourself a timer. Give yourself, my time is mostly, in my specific case when I'm smoking tobacco, is mostly, I would say 1-2 months. I give myself where I'm mentalizing myself, okay, this has to finish, this is not bringing anything good to me. We have to have that self-awareness, Then, so one is the mindset, and you put yourself a timing, and then you follow your intuition to see what things come to you to help you stop that whatever specific addiction you have. The number 2 is instruct yourself, Go on YouTube and on Google and research. For example, if it's tobacco, for example, can be anything. What can be even porn? Porn is an addiction, especially for men. You go to Google or to YouTube and you research about the side effects, the results, long, middle and short term of you doing that. Let's say, for example, smoking, and you can find on YouTube, I saw amazing 3D videos of the human body and or internal organs, how they function, and what the tobacco, for example, to say something, the tobacco could be sugar, is doing to your body. So when we instruct ourselves, when we watch those videos, and they're not long, they're like short videos, when you go on Google and research articles, I mean, once you see that, you cannot unsee anymore. You have the knowledge, you know what you're doing to your body, and that comes into your consciousness, and go to see a face of a person who is an alcoholic or who is a smoker after 20, 30, 40 years. It's quite, eye-opening, to see the health results, the physical results also. So number 2 is instruct yourself. Number 1, mindset and give yourself a time. And number 2, instruct yourself. Number 3, find ways that you can replace what you're doing. So let's say, but at that certain time of the day I like to sit and smoke my cigarette. This is an easy example for me. So you would give, okay, so you'll have a cup of tea. It's like, for many people, smoking a cigarette is like that moment where you think about life and you relax somehow. No, you can have a tea, and it replaces. When we want to stop an addiction, we need something to replace it. So you can go to the gym, you can do any kind of exercise, you know, you can do pranayama, you can get an instrument and play an instrument. You can just have a cup of tea. Find something that you can replace for the thing that you want to stop. When you want to stop an addiction, find something to replace it. Something healthy, you know. Like for many people, they stop smoking and then they start to go into food too much and then they become fat. What's the point? So it has to be something healthy. And mostly, yeah, it's mindset, get informed and find ways to replace that thing that you want to stop. And really, that willingness of wanting to stop is very powerful. And if you send that message to the universe, you will be supported in several ways and through different people to actually stop something that's not going to take you anywhere. And lastly, it's actually, yeah, think about your health. And today I was saying this to a friend, like, think about your health. And you, after 10 years, after 15 years, or when you have 70, 80, and even 90 years old, do you want to be dependent or do you want to be independent? You know, when health is missing to us, everything is missing. Everything. It's like, how can you work if you're sick, really sick? How love, function through life, working, enjoying life, traveling. I mean, I met healthy couples and healthy people around their 80s and beyond. They're still traveling. Wow, it's amazing. You know, I mean, it's amazing, you know. And I see people, men and women, already in their 60s and 70s and beyond, and they are amazing doing gym and weightlifting and stretchings, and like, wow, this is so inspiring. So my suggestion is that look ahead in your life and ask yourself who I want to be when I have a certain age. You know, the other day I was on the road and this truck, maybe not by chance, this truck of oxygen, this truck of big bottles of oxygen for medical institutions is literally in front of me. I had to see it. I was on a rickshaw or something and I like, what? And I see, and then imagine yourself, if it's for example smoking, that you are with tubes connected to oxygen, you cannot move. It's really to make us stop and think, when health is missing, you will miss the best in life. You don't want to get sick, you don't want to be in bed, you don't want, well, you don't want. Who am I to say so? Some people, is their life choice and is their soul choice, and maybe that's the lesson they needed to learn in this life. That's fine, I respect all choices, but think, and if that's not your choice, then what do you need to change in your life in order to be independent, strong, healthy, and you know, feel happy and enjoying life and the best that life has to give to you? Here I leave you something for you to think about. Thank you for watching. Sayonara, and may the angels inspire you for a better life. Life is good. Sayonara.